Hi audience, Parul here, your usual host, and today I have got amazing young lady from London. Her name is Pragati Raval, and Pragati, I'll introduce Pragati. We're going to be talking about a special topic, especially they affect a lot of people, male and female. So Pragati is a female empowerment coach. She's specially specializing in helping women who are entrepreneurs on their personal and professional lives, also specifically people who've been dealing with ill health as well. She focuses on emotional resilience, self-care, authentic living. She guides her clients with their goals while and also how to maintain the balance between professional and personal life. And she believes everyone deserves a better life, both business and in personal life. So I'm going to I'm going to hand back to Pragati. Pragati, welcome on board. And thank you for giving us your time. And if you want to add a bit more about yourself, that would be fantastic.
Well, I just want to say I'm so grateful. The last time I saw Parul was at the Empower Her Summit, which was just amazing. And we both were finalists at the Women of Hearts Awards, and we both each won our own awards. And she's just so amazing. So I'm grateful to be on your show and to speak to your clients. So, yes, I am a female empowerment coach helping high achieving female entrepreneurs that are close to burnout avoid burnout and have a greater work-life balance. I know all of you, you're drinking coffee all day, you don't eat, you're spending all 16 hours a day on your business, then pouring into your families. Then you get sick and you start overeating and have negative coping behaviors, and I'm here to support you. So this is what I do. If you don't understand, please message me or Parul. I would love to explain further. So that's in a nutshell.
Okay, thank you, Pragati. So everyone, yes, we're going to be going through some question and answers, and our conversation will flow. So Pragati, tell me why you have decided to help female entrepreneurs.
I have been suffering from autoimmune conditions since birth. I have been in and out of the hospital, and a lot of times, sadly, the NHS does not have the resources and capacity to deal with our physical and psychological symptoms. They just don't, more so after COVID. So I know what it's like to be burnt out and be lost and have very little support and even live behind a taboo, because you're in this society, you're supposed to keep going and be so fast and ahead of everyone else, and when you can't, you feel left behind. And women have this martyr syndrome where they feel like they have to do everything for everybody else. You speak about it a lot, Parul. I've seen you speak about it, especially as Asian women, where we have the what's the word, the pressure on us to do everything, and it's ingrained on us. So that's the reason why I became sick myself under all of this pressure and ideology, and I overcame it, and I wanted to help other people, as well as I saw a big gap in the NHS, which is getting bigger and bigger. I mean, where I live in Harrow, there's not a lot of consistent psychological help you can get. You can get a short amount of talking therapies, and there you are. The mental health centers are closing down, and it's a big, as Rishi Sunak said, a lot of people are suffering from mental health issues, and they don't know how to deal with it. More so with our female entrepreneurs, because they're very self-sufficient. They don't want to admit that there's a problem, and they just keep soldiering on. I know you soldiers, you warrior princesses, until a point where you become very sick, and you're paralyzed and you can't move forward in your personal or professional life. So I think it is a very big course that actually all women are facing, but I'm specifically focusing on female entrepreneurs. So that's my big why.
Thank you, Pragati, for sharing. Absolutely, you're right. You know, women have multiple room, and we always bouncing back. and quite a lot of people also focus on female because we want female to achieve more. So thank you for sharing your journey and your, you're going to be sharing your top tips based on your personal story. And I think when you share top tips from your personal experience, it's more powerful because people can hear, people can see you've been through the journey. Now you're teaching other people what you've been through. So my next question will be, Pragati, if you could share your top tips, whether you want to share 3 tips or 4 tips, your top tips to those who are listening, how they can reduce burnout and focus more on their personal and professional life.
Number one is burnout. You're about to finish your day and somebody says, "Oh, could I just do this? Could you just do this for me?" No, sorry. I'd be very happy to help you, but I'm going to do it tomorrow, first thing tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Oh, but I need it done now. Sorry, I need to go do X, Y, Z. Show them that you have a life too. You do not have to chase or run to anybody else's tune. So please, my ladies, have boundaries, because otherwise you'd just be spent and have nothing left for yourself. Um, Limiting beliefs. If you believe that you're supposed to serve everybody else and neglect yourself, then again, you'll become very sick, very bitter, very demotivated, and you deserve to shine from within and live a life that is empowered and is created by your own design, rather than again being controlled by what other people want for you. A really big thing is you decide. So if for a long time doctors were telling me that I'm going to get cancer and die, and I said, no, I don't have cancer, and I don't want you to cut out my intestines, and I'm not going to die. And they thought that I was very precocious because I'm not a doctor, and I had all these professionals and my family. I said, no, I believe I'm not going to die. And why did that work? And why has it worked for even someone like Joe Dispenza, who learned how to walk after the doctors said, no, you won't be able to walk? Is because I'm in control of my DNA and my um, mental processing and my healing. So I thank God, touch wood, I didn't get cancer, and I'm a lot better off because I didn't have the operation. So I want you to have agency. What people are offering you, what people are advising you, is it good for you? Because that's a big factor in your intuition, knowing what suits you. Um, and the last thing is confidence. Again, being, and you could learn this from Parul, but being able to voice exactly what your needs are and wants are, and it's not rude. It doesn't make you a bad person to actually say, no, I need this. This is the way I want my life to be. I know it's very difficult navigating and balancing everybody else's wishes. But yes, these are my 3 top tips, which sound very basic. But if you go into the nitty gritty, a coach can really help you. And regulating your central nervous system, even if you're having stress and trauma all this time, it's going to cause inflammation. It's going to make you even more sick. And then you won't be able to operate at optimum, because you are your biggest asset. You are the human asset. Therefore, you should come first, not last, in your business and in your personal life.
Fantastic. You covered quite a lot of tips, Pragati. Few things I want to bring into everyone's attention. I think your first point about reducing burnout or stop burnout. I remember being a young manager. I had no family responsibility, no kids to come home on time. I was working 9 to 9. I gave every effort to kind of give everything the business. By end of the day, the business was not mine. I burned out because I wanted to do more. But why? I should have focused on my dream, but I was young. I didn't have my own business, but I could have developed something. So, what Pragati said, yes, look after yourself. End of the day, you are paid. If you are working, you are paid to do a job. You don't have to stay 3 hours extra to do something else. You can do next day, what Pragati said. Limiting belief, another one. I totally agree with Pragati, what she's saying. Do not let your limited belief stop you from what you want to do. How Pragati talked about our health is amazing journey, because a lot of us just say, okay, doctor is right, we're going to do everything. Try to think alternative. Whether it's health, business, career, is so important also to think alternative, because there is always a way out. So thank you for sharing your top tips, Pragati. Now, if you were to share your final thought with our audience, what would that be?
It's a sad thing to think about, but if you get very sick and in hospital and one day pass away, then what did that mean? What were you working for? You didn't have the quality of life. You got sick. You worked so hard for what gain? And I really want to think about that, because many of us face being in hospital or in A&E and have to really rethink our lives and our purpose and fulfillment. Is the state that you're in really making you happy? And I'm not trying to preach to you, but I really care. And perhaps, you can contact me or Parul to talk about this, because I see a lot of you aren't very happy. So this is my one thought. Please think about it.
Okay. So in summary, what Pragati is trying to say is, we are created for a purpose. You shouldn't be thinking about while you are dying, or what my life would have been. Think about now. You can change things. You can leave the future at present, because you have the control and you need to take back. So don't give it to your illness. Don't give it to your, we all have different mental health issues, emotional issues. Don't give in. Fight it. An ego, great example, Pragati, where professionals saying she's going to have a cancer, she's going to have this and that, she might not survive. Look at, we're seeing a bright, vibrant young lady who's now teaching others how to promote life, how to have a balancing personal and professional career. So Pragati, thank you for sharing your top tips, and thank you for sharing your final thoughts. If people want to contact you, what's the best way to contact you?
I'm on social media and my handle is Pragati, the Empowerment Coach, and my name is spelled Pragati. So you'll find me on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook.
Is it same name or everywhere?
Yes,
Pragati,
the Empowerment Coach, and you can also contact Parul. I'm on Parul's page, so you can find me there.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much, Pragati, for sharing your personal journey, your wisdom, and your top tips. So I'm sure if people want to connect with you, they will find you in LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. Everyone, please do share this video, because you never know, by sharing this video, you could be helping somebody who are in real needs, who could get some help from the tips Pragati share, or who might want to get more information from Pragati. Also, like our video, subscribe our video, because when you subscribe, you get alert when we release the next video. So thank you very much for listening. Stay tuned for more videos.